I imagine he was trying to tell me that he got through the Army in spite of his personality. Because I can see that as inventive as he was and as opinionated as he was, that an authority figure would be a real challenge to Jean Shepherd. My manager, on the basis of my having the slick look and the 50s look, sent me for a call on a print job. Fred Barczyk and Olivia Tappan had seen that ad in the New York Times, and they went, that looks like Flick. Flick was a punk. Yeah. The first time I met Jean Shepherd, and he just sort of blows in like a force of nature. Once he was there, the dynamic of the room changed. Then he began sort of directing. I thought, this is interesting. This guy, Fred is the director, Olivia's the producer, but this guy's like, he's running everything. We shared a car ride one day from the set, just the two of us in the back seat and then the driver, and we had some time to just talk. And I'd ask him a question and he would answer it, but it would be an arabesque, labyrinthine train of thought. And if you don't pay attention, if you nod out, and you're gonna miss this tiny little nugget that he's not gonna hand it to you like that. He's gonna, and if you're not paying attention, you miss the whole thing. But if you stick with him, and sometimes it's strenuous, because he's taking you down a long road. And then that little nugget goes out there and it knocks over a domino and everything goes all the way to the back, and you go, oh man, he planned that way back here. By the time we did Phantom of the Open Hearth, I had pretty much put my thumbprint on Flick, and I had Gene's approval. And nobody wanted to wrestle with Gene over somebody else. So I got to come back, and I kept getting older and older, and the rest of the kids kept getting younger and younger. Matt Dillon was 16 and I was about 30, but I looked 13. He was not forthcoming with a lot of philosophy. He would tell stories and let them have their impact. That he had a reverence for the loser as a hero. What he was admiring in the losers was their resilience just to get through the day. And then he saw something in me and he let me go. And in retrospect, that's a miracle, because he's very controlling, because everything about his work is so personal. Almost everything you want to know about him is in the stories. I did ask Gene about Flick. He said, yeah, he's all of these characters I knew. So you'll see it in the rituals of his stories. The guys in the bar, the fireworks, the Thanksgiving, women with their card games, the dish rags, all of that is about American ritualism. And I would be hard put to speculate if Jean Shepherd himself ever had any dreams of his future. I think he manufactured it out of whole cloth and just improvised as he went, because he had the kind of mind that could weave these webs. And yet he didn't abandon his reverence for the people that don't have dreams. And how do they get through life without dreams? It's something.